Hallelujah. I'm going to have Pastor Bill just lay a little music behind us. It's a moment. I love music, and I really I want you to feel. I want you to sense the presence of God. How many of you guys want to serve God? Yeah. I don't know if you really want to. I mean, he's 2.5 hours just waiting. We go over there and we feed the people. We do all this stuff, but there's nothing in it. What's in it for us, Pastor? God, I mean, this is something that, because our problem is that, we're so used to receiving. The heart of God is to give. If you're helping Pastor Walt and Sister Lee, and you're expecting something, you miss the whole. You're going to be so disappointed. If you want to receive something, go get a job. We've been there. My leaders have been there for 6 years, and they're trusting for God to reward them. For God, get your little reward. Ask for what you want, and that's all you're going to get. And that's live a mediocre life. But if you really want to serve God, be ready just to lay it all down, give it all up, man. Yeah. If you get mad, if you see somebody walking around with your shirt, and if you get upset, there's something wrong with you. Well, he stole it. You've never stolen nothing. I think one of the greatest things that I've learned to do is act dumb. One time I went and I washed my clothes, and I remember leaving it there. And I think I took off, and I come back, and I had a brand new pair of pants and stuff, and that's okay, And I remember there's a guy walking with my pants. I was like But it wasn't that I didn't feel nothing. You know what? I just sucked it up. It's all right. My God has never failed me. He's never gonna. I don't care how much anybody steals from me. God can replace it and give me many times. That's my God. My God. But when you serve a impoverished God, you'll always cry about your junk. They got my shoes. I remember one time my wife, somebody went and took all their clothes. And I remember it was cool because I know the security loves us, and they were going to do this. Let's do a roundup. We're going to do this. We're going to get this. Let's get everybody. Let's get everybody. And that's my wife said, no, that's all right. It's all right. But it's because we become a people that we serve and we give. And there's nothing, and this is part of being here. Some people want to go serve at a hospital, but I don't want to get sick. They need you to go work somewhere else. Because I don't know how many know that you'll probably get sick if you work in a hospital. There's consequences. There's a consequence to serving God. But my consequence is going to be eternal life in His presence. That's what I'm looking. That's my consequence. You might think that you're losing and missing out, but it doesn't work that way. But you know what? I just want. You know what? Mostly like that's what. Yeah. That's what you got. No. I want Stacy and Brother Renee come up real quick. These are people that serve God. Come on, guys. Come on. They're our leaders. Brother Renee's been in the program for a long time, about 4 years. And I'm going to put you guys. Stacy, they were there. It was her birthday yesterday. Oh, okay. Let's say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. I want to share a little bit of my brother Renee. He came here. He was all tore up from the floor up. He was all messed up. She wanted nothing to do with this guy. And he would talk about, I remember my ex, and I remember this and that, and man, and I said, well, you are bum, brother, you are bum. And I put him to work, and there was a couple of times, oh, security's not here. He came in, he messed up, and I had to hide him. I hid him in the room. I hid him. I said, don't come out of here. But God changed him. I showed him mercy. I mean, I could have said, you failed me, but you know what? Your mistakes has hurt you. Your mistake has hurt you. You're the only one who misses out. And I was just trying to encourage him and his wife, his future wife. Yeah. You know, we're all prophesying. I'm just prophesying. But they're hanging out together, and I says, don't mess around till you guys get married.
That's right. Come on.
But she's a woman of God. She seems to change. But they're serving the Lord. Tell them what you did yesterday, brother.
First, me and Pastor Ramon, it was a discipline. I ended up getting a fight here. I made a hole in the wall. For 30 days, that's how I met Pastor Ramon. I love what he was doing up there, and he put the spirit in me to want to help this man. And that's how I met him. Yesterday, we're going across Food Cross, and I usually do this twice a month. I help Pastor Ramon.
How about going across the border?
Yes, going across the border.
Going to Mexico.
Going to Mexico. Well, usually it's...
What time do you leave?
About 4 in the morning. So we get there finally. We're crossing over. Usually when I do go, they just check the stuff and they let us cross. This time it was for some reason we're something against us. I don't know what it was. So we had to unload everything. Okay, so the guys check, tells us put it back, go to the other border, or go around. If we need to go around, go back to the U.S. I decided, no, let's just try to cross again. Go to the other side. So I go up more. Same thing, they go up there and they tell me, unload everything. So we unload everything. And then we're there like 2-3 hours doing all this. So he tells us, he starts checking stuff. What it is, there's so much stuff you can't take across. So I had too much wood, he tells me. Well, we'll work with that, he tells me. So, okay, so he starts grabbing the food. I didn't know this, but some of the food was outdated. And that's what made me turn around. So by this, I'm like, man, I want to go to the conference. And then I'm like, man, God. So he tells me, turn around, go back. So we're leaving. And to get back across, it's going to take another 3 hours. But so for some reason, there's two exits for the truckers and for the vehicles. Since I didn't know that area, I went to the trucker area. So I'm going, the guy's like, no, turn around. I'm like, there's trucks behind, I'm going to turn around. So I said, I'm just going to hit the border. So I get to the border, and the trucker's like, are you lost, buddy? And I'm like, yes, I'm lost. And then I look over, and there's a line to get on the other side, but it's for the vehicles. And the guy said, you know what, just give me your documents, and I'll help you get across. We get across, we don't know everything, and then we make it to the conference. We're like, so I was like, thank you, God. So I get there and I asked Pastor Boy, I didn't get to bring nothing over. I felt like I failed him, He's like, don't worry about it, you're here now. So I started to notice, man. Don't worry about that.
So I just want to say something about yesterday. And so we took Velvet with us for the first time to Mexico. So Velvet got to go with us and experience all this with us. And I think when we go through hard times and we go through troubles, there's a lesson through it. So we could either choose to buckle or we could stand firm in the Lord. And we chose to stand firm yesterday and keep on marching. There's no backing down for the kingdom of God. Oh, the victory is ours. The victory is ours. Victory is ours. And so that's what me, Velvet, and him, we were singing the whole way there and the whole way back.
Think about it. Thank you guys. Do you guys really want to serve God? It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. I'm sure. Derek, come up here. Also, Derek's another guy that he's amazing. And I think I give you guys a little bit of story. Last time, you know, he came in and he's had to learn. But he's you know what? He's done what I've asked him to do. He asked me to mentor him. And you know, I'm going to share a little bit. But you know that he was in prison for 6 years, and he comes back, and one day he goes to my office, and he's all upset, man, and he's mad, and he's almost in tears. And he says, "Man," he said, "I can't believe it. My wife hooked up with my best friend." And he's like, I said, "Brother," he said, "I'm just going to divorce her. The easy way out." And I go like, "Brother," and I said, right away, "Well, who put you in prison?" He says, "Well, I did it. Did she tell you to hold up a store?" "No." I said, "It's your fault. You put your wife in a place that she should have never been.
Amen.
She's just trying to struggle and survive. You need to go and ask her to forgive you." You're like, "What? I thought he was going to hit me." And I was standing behind my desk so he couldn't reach me. But, and you know, and I didn't know what he was going to do. But then a couple of days later, he says, "Man, I made peace with my wife, and we're going to try to work it out. We're going to try to work it." They have a little boy, his name is Anthony. He's doing really good. He's studying to be a pastor.
Let me just tell you just a little bit about it. Like Pastor Ramon said, you know what, it's hard. It's hard, you know, walking this walk. You know, every time I come up here, Pastor Walt, if it wasn't for you, both of you guys, Pastor Ramon wouldn't be here. None of us would be here. I wouldn't be here. You know what? And when I got here, you know, it was, I was lost. I'm giving an example. You know, it's like, all of us are like cars, okay? Some of us had to be towed in. Some of us didn't have no tires. Some of us didn't have no motors. You know what I'm saying? But we got here, and little by little, you know, we got fixed. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, it's amazing how the Lord works, and you know how far, just how I came here and how I got to where I'm at right now. And it's like the Lord he works mysterious ways, because Pastor Ramon always told me when I got here, you know, "You're gonna be a pastor, this and this." I'm like, nah. I used to sit in the back a lot. I used to sit back there, and I just stayed out of it. Didn't get no write-ups. And the write-ups I did get, I got like 2. I remember Pastor Walt ripped it up. So I got a clean record, you know, out of discipleship. Yeah. I stayed in my lane. How the Lord works is that if you're serious, you put your all in it, you know, He's going to do amazing things, because the Lord told me through Pastor Ramon, is like, He said, "You're not going to be here for long. You know, you're going to get trained up here, and then you're going to go, and you're going to do, you know, you're going to go where you need to go." So fast forward, you know what I mean, I ended up at the Harvest Church with Pastor Ron Rockwell and Timothy Glass. So it was just, you know, I'm doing my job, and Pastor Ron calls me in the office. He goes, "Hey, Derek, come here, man, I got to talk to you." And I thought I was in trouble. I was like, "Man, what did I do?" He said, "Sit down, I got to talk to you." So I said, "All right." He says, "How would you like to take your walk to the next level?" I go, "What do you mean?" He's "You know, I could get you into school." And he said, I could get you hooked up. I got connections, you know what I mean? And he said, "I'm on the committee, so don't worry about it. You're good." So I was like, all right. Paying for my books, paying for my classes, 3 years, you know, to get licensed. And let me tell you another thing, how the Lord works. He even told me, he said, "If you're serious," he's like, "I got your back." He goes, "You want to know how I got your back?" He said, "I got like 5 Native American churches that we sponsor." And he said, "I'll put you in one of them." He said, "I'll put you," and he said, just to put the icing on the cake to let you know that I'm serious. He said, us at the Harvest Church, me, he said, when you get to that point, he said, your first year's salary, we're going to cover it. You know what I'm saying? So, this is all I did. You know what I did? How I did to do that? I was obedient. I shut my mouth and I listened. And I'm still the same person as I am as I was here, but I just did what I was told. I ran Pastor Ramon's ministry for like a year. You know, and there's people here, when they get a position, their head gets big. You know what I'm saying? It's big. You know, and me, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I stayed humble. I did what I was told. They never switch up. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me, because, you know, I put my all in it. They did never get like that, because that's not me. The Lord told me, you know, just go there and do what you're told. Because he said, like Pastor Ramon said, you get knowledge up here, and then you get out. Because I wasn't trying to be here for a long time, because I got my Native American people that I need to get to. That's my goal, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's why you say you're not staying here. You're going to go. And I was like, well, man, all right, whatever you want, Lord. Before I'm going to end this like this. I was in class, and the teacher said, think of your walk as a bottle. You're in a river. And he goes, and a plastic bottle, sometimes it gets kicked to the side, and we stay there that bottle stays there for a little bit, and then it moves on. He goes, that's going to be your walk. You're going to go over here for a little bit, and then the water's going to carry you, and you're going to keep going. So, words of encouragement to you guys, just do what you got to do. If you get under anybody that's going to, like Pastor Ramon, that is willing to talk to you, to disciple you, to whatever, take advantage of that. Because I was blessed to get here, and he took me in. And I haven't played drums in 11 years, but for you guys that see me here like twice a month, I still play with Pastor Ramon in the Hacienda every Thursday nights. I'm here. Yeah, so I stay connected. I do what I can. I live in Mexico. I loved it there. I haven't been there like in 2 years, but I loved it. It was cool. And like I said, I'm always gonna come back to the church on the street, because this is where I started, and I'll never forget where I won't forget where I started. Church on the street helped me save my life. Thank you guys. Church on the street saved my life. That's the best thing I could say is save my life. Give me a second chance. So other than that, thank you for letting me come up here. Love you guys.
Amen.
Wow, love you. He was just he was with his wife. His wife was in the verge in her deathbed, and she was. Okay, Jamie. Yeah, we were praying for her. I mean, he's been going through stuff, trying to get ahead, trying to think of a future, and struggling, and then trying to take care of the job at the church. I tell you what, it's not that easy. But you know what? He just trusts, and he says, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" I says, "Just trust the Lord.
Yeah.
Put your faith in God. Don't look at your circumstances." This is our problem: is we look at where you're at. No, focus on where you're going. Because if you continue to look where you're at, man, you'll never be able to focus on me. I'm way ahead. I'm a time traveler. I know where I had to come back to take some people with me and go take them where God showed me. Thank God I'm a visionary. You know what? I know I'm already in Juarez. I'm already at Rocky Point. I'm already in Hermosillo. The dream centers, they're there, but I have to come back and keep people with me. And I just want to show the fruit of investing my time and loving people. And I want to also invite Pastor Lisette and Pastor Luis come really quick. Talk, because I'm telling you about how hard it is. How hard it is. You know, because the things a lot of times, you know, I brought fruit with me, so you'll know it's true. The suffering, and I'm gonna put her on blast real quick. At first, they weren't married when I first met them, and they went through hell. Okay, do things wrong and try to get the favor of God, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Try to cut corners, it doesn't work. Maybe the people you think you're getting away with nothing. No, you're holding yourself back. You're that ball that's stuck at the end, and it's not until you decide to trust God and go a little further. I tell you what, my heart for this man, I love this man. This is a real man of God. I'm just going to share this real quick, babe. I hope you don't mind. Okay. It was really hard because, he has given his life to the Lord and he's serving God. And they're coming to church just like everyone. And then all of a sudden, one day, they didn't come to church no more. I thought, what happened? And I see this man. And he's broken. He's broken. And he says, that's what happened, brother. He said, my wife left me. She left me. And I got with him and his son. And we all cried. And I didn't know. I said, just trust God. He's trying, he's taking his first baby steps. And look, the blast that he gets, the hit. You're going to get hit. And he said, I don't know if I should come to church or what. And then I tell you what, all I could do was just say, let's pray. Let's pray. I saw this people was broke up. I mean, his mom and stuff, they've been for years. And one day she comes to church. And she's, Pastor, I just came and said, I'm not coming to church no more because I messed up. I'm a sinner and I know probably you don't want me in your church no more. I said, you know what? Come to church. We love you. We'll love you through it. And it was really, the church got upset. The people get all upset. Poor Luis. But I knew deep inside of me, I knew that God was trying to shake all that junk and put some roots in their lives so they could trust God. And she came in. I tell you what, it was a couple of months. He worked when we had the thrift store. They both worked for me for free for like 6-7 months for free. He even left his job to help us. They win. It was hell. And you know what? God has done something. But you know what? One day she come back. You know what? I'm sorry, and they worked things out. And I know it's been hard, but you know what? I thank God. They diagnosed her when I first met her with cancer and stuff, and she's been to the chemos and all that. And I tell you what, most people would be in bed. She just got home she was in Mexico too. She was up there. She waited 2.5 hours over there and all this stuff. But I just want you to share a little bit of how hard is it?
Well, it's really hard. It's not easy. When you're in this walk, it gets worse sometimes. Nobody says that everything's going to be okay because it's not. It's not every day is happy day. We have our ups and downs. Like Pastor said, when I came to his church, I used to be with Pastor P and at PFA, the church. And excuse me, everything was different. It was different with Pastor Ramon. I see all these crazy people, and I was like, no, this is not for me. See you. But something told me that I needed to stay here. So Pastor Frank Gonzalez came and talked to Pastor Ramon and said, well, I'm going to leave her with you, but I want you to just, pray for her because she's going through cancer. And I was a stage 3 cancer. And my doctor said, well, all I can say is that you're going to live 1.5 years. And I was like, 1.5 years? And my daughter was in front of us. He just said it like that, like nothing. So what hurt me was that my daughter was there. She was a little girl. She was 9 years old. And I cried. And I decided to stop coming to church. That was the first time. I was upset. I'm not going to lie. I was upset. I was like, but God, I'm serving you. I do everything you want me to do. What happened? Why me? I'm doing good. I've been good since my daughter was born. I left everything behind to serve you. Why me? But then I had a talk with my sister, and she told me, just remember what Mom always told us. no matter what. No matter what you're going through, He's the one who's going to get you out of it.
Yeah.
Keep serving the Lord. Keep going to church. Keep loving people. Because He's going to give you what you need. On His time, not on yours. So I came back to church and I told my husband, we need to go back to church again. I need to. I have to. We have to. So we did. And we came to Pastor Ramon. And one day I was sitting somewhere here. And he came up to me. He said, "You're preaching next Sunday." I said, "Wait a minute. Me? Why me? I don't know how to preach. I like to sing. I don't have a voice, but I like to sing. I want to be in a praise team, but I'm not preaching." But I keep listening to him. He said, "I don't know why he put that in my heart, because I really don't want you to preach." That's what he said. But he said, "But anyways, I have to be obedient, so you're preaching." So I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, no." But I did. I came up here that Sunday, and it was amazing. It was really nice. I put myself the whole week. I prayed, and I asked him, just let be you, not me. Put words in my mouth. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. But the time passed, and like he said, I left my husband. I was so disappointed again with everything, with everybody. I went back to chemos again, and I was just mad. So this person from the past came back, and I decided to leave my husband. Thank God, it was only 3 weeks. He's my daughter's, my baby daddy, and I regret it. 3 weeks that thank God nothing happened, but I left my husband. And I just see him, like, he will come to the store, and he will try to talk to me, and I was just mean to him. I was really mean. But one day, I was praying, and God said, "What are you doing? What are you doing? I got you out of all the dirt that you were into. And you're going back again? I give you life again. And you're going back to the death again? What are you doing?" So I see my kids cry. And I said, "You know what, Lord? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I repent to everything I did." Since that day, I told my husband I was sorry. We got back together. Pastor Ramon said, if you guys get married, I will ordain you as pastors. I said, "No, wait a minute. You're going too fast. No.
Yeah.
One thing, I don't want to get married again. Second thing, I don't believe I'm a pastor. I can't be a pastor. I'm a sinner." And he said, "No, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to be a pastor." So we got married, and he said, "Well, I'll ordain you like in a few months." So time passed by. I never mentioned anything because I was hiding. I said, no. And a few months ago, he said, "Well, you're ready. You're going to be a pastor." I said, "Here we go again." But you know what? Thank God for that. Thank God.
Amen.
Because now I'm a different person. Now I know how to love other people. I love serving God. Since I met Pastor Ramon, like Derek said, I think we all learned from him. At the harvest house that they had, I cleaned bathrooms. I helped him clean around, something that I wouldn't do years ago. But God changed me so much. And let me tell you this, if you're just sitting there feeling sorry for yourself, I don't even know what you're doing here. I don't know. Because if you put yourself in my shoes, you will love yourself more than what you think.
Yeah.
God is amazing, and God have you here for a reason. And the reason is for you to change, not only for yourself, but if you have kids, if you have wife, if you have a husband, parents, do it for them. Not only for you. You have a chance, the Pastor Walsh is giving you, the Dream Center is giving you a chance. Love each other. I heard a lot of stories about here, and let me tell you this, I never live here, never. But if you guys have something against each other, don't. because you don't know when God is going to call you to go home with Him. And if you're not ready, you don't know what you're missing. You're going to miss a lot. So if you have something against other people, today, just say sorry to that person. I don't know who it is, but God put that in my heart right now when I was sitting there. There's a lot of hate here. A lot. Between you guys. And if you want to become someone or somebody, or if you want to become that model person for your family, this is the time for you to change. Stop wasting time. Stop looking back in your life, because that's not a life for you. That's not a life for you. Life is what you do from now on, not from now back. Your past is your past. Leave it behind. God bless you guys.
This is my example as well. Pastor, do you hear me? And you hear me? It's like they're parrots. They're like, but it's the relation. It's about relationships. It's about letting people fail. It's about loving them the way they are. Just love, you put conditions on people that you don't even put on yourself. And you need to love people just the way they are. Don't try to change anything. Try to love them the way they are. Y pues, ¿cómo? ¿Qué es la batalla? I'll have to translate. En 5 minutos, porque si no vas a robar toda la presentación.
Mira, para empezar,
I want to begin with this.
creo que el amor de Dios
I believe the love of
que
God
tiene para cada uno de nosotros
that has for each one of you
jamás se aleja.
never will leave you. That love will never leave you.
Porque si tú pones el corazón
Because if you place your
en
heart,
las manos de Dios,
if you put your heart in the hands of God,
Dios cambia todo.
God will change everything.
Y Dios tiene un propósito para cada uno de
And you
nosotros.
have to know that God has a purpose for each one of us.
Porque no importa
No, it doesn't
el
matter.
enemigo
It doesn't matter what the enemy does.
que esté despierto las 24 horas,
He could bother you all the time, and he might.
pero Él, nuestro Dios,
But our God,
tiene un gran poder
He has a powerful.
en cada uno de nosotros. Es por una razón,
It's for a perfect reason,
por un propósito
for a purpose
que Él tiene para
that
ustedes.
He has for each one of you.
Si yo llegué en este lugar,
If I came here to this place,
es por un propósito.
because a purpose for God,
Porque como dijo ella,
like my wife said, his wife said,
yo no creía en mí mismo,
I didn't even believe in myself,
pero Dios sí cree en
but
mí.
God really did.
Amen.
Si yo no creyera en uno,
If God wouldn't believe in what you could do,
Él no hubiéramos ordenado como pastor.
He would not even ask us to be pastors.
Porque en realidad
Because in reality,
es un caminar bien duro.
because it's a really tough walk.
Y yo le agradezco a mi pastor
And I thank the pastor
que él siempre me ha apoyado.
that he's always helped me.
Si alguno de ustedes
If each, any one of you,
quiere salir donde están,
if you got to move forward and forward where you're at,
ahí está el pastor Walt.
there's Pastor Walt.
No esperen,
Don't hold back. Don't wait no more.
buscan a ellos.
Search them out. Search people that'll help.
Es un gran ejemplo,
There's really examples of it.
porque en realidad
Because in reality,
en nuestra mente
in our minds,
estamos bien,
we think we're all right.
pero no lo estamos.
But sometimes we're not right.
Entonces, la batalla que nosotros hemos pasado
And it's the trials that we've gone through,
no es fácil.
they're not easy.
Nadie lo puede soportar.
It's very rare for somebody to handle it.
Pero si pones el corazón
But if you place your
en las
heart
manos de Dios,
in the hands of God,
Él te da paz,
He will give you peace,
amor,
love.
paciencia.
Come on now.
Tengo a mi hijo.
I have my son here.
Si Dios me puso el ejemplo
If God has placed me as an example,
como un pastor,
like a pastor,
Él un día va a ser un pastor.
I believe one day you'll
Yeah.
En nuestra casa
Because in our house,
enseñamos
we teach
lo que hay que enseñar afuera.
but we have to teach them how to be outside on working.
Pues en realidad
In reality,
lo que estamos pasando, lo que estamos viviendo,
well, the things we're going through and the things we're living right
y
now,
nos conformamos
and you're just satisfied.
de lo que estamos haciendo, pensamos que estamos haciendo bien.
You're satisfied with how your life is right now, or you think you're okay?
Yo un día
One day,
le pedí a Dios
I asked the Lord
que un día me va a llevar donde mi pastor está construyendo un gran
that
edificio
I've been asking God to take
para
me
servirle a Dios,
to go over there in Mexico so I can serve
para darle gracias de todo lo que Él ha hecho por
all
nosotros.
He's done for me and my life.
Porque mi esposa
Because my wife,
está pasando por algo grande,
she's going through some hard stuff right now.
pero yo tengo fe.
But I have faith.
Yo confío con mi corazón en nuestra vida.
In our life.
Igual en la vida de ustedes.
And also in your life.
Confía en Él,
Trust in the Lord.
porque el enemigo
Because the enemy,
te trata de alejar de Él.
he tries to pull you away from God.
Pero cuando Dios tiene un propósito,
But when God has
ni
his
el
purpose,
enemigo
no
ni
enemy,
nadie lo va a quitar.
nothing can that's right.
Gracias, mami. Gracias. Thank you, Jesus. Life is not easy. But it's worth, you know what? It's worth living. I love it. I remember the first time I heard it, said, you know what? It's better to have loved and failed than to never have loved. It's good. It's better to fail and, you know, than to never have tried something. But you know that the Lord is, what I just want to share with you right now, I got, this last 5 minutes, I just want to tell you what I saw today. Lisette brought up her daughter, because today her daughter's birthday is their 13th birthday. And I just, because we, you know, saw the little girls that were, they did a little play that we have like about 30 little girls, and they were dancing and stuff. And she prayed a blessing over her daughter. And she told her how much she loved her and how much she said, I'm going to pray that you'll stay and you will serve God the rest of your life. I'm praying, and I could see her daughter there, 13 years old, small, and just looking at, you know, I'm thinking, and I said, oh, God. And the words you told, man, I had tears. I said, God. Because I could see the little girls that we had, that they don't have a mom that like that. There's nobody to tell them not to give up. There's nobody to tell them that they love them. But I thank God, because God will place a person in their lives to let them know that they're valuable. There's one, her name is Gracelia, and she's a year old, and she's the little one in the front dancing pastor. Her mom left her off at our house when she was 4 weeks old. Her mom hates her. Wants nothing to do with her. And I thank God for the opportunity to be there for that child. And just love her. My baby is Angel. Did you meet Angel? Did you meet Angel? He's 4 years old now. His mom left him off to us at 4 months old. She wants nothing to do with it. She's out. And I love it because I remember when my dad, when we were little, they would call us that I would call my dad Papi. And when my son calls me Papi, it's just like, wow. It's a blessing. But this one, I wouldn't be experiencing this, the power of God, the love of God, if I wouldn't have decided to get over myself, get over what I've been going through, and seek and find a way to serve God. You know what? You have to get over the victim mentality. You know, the thing is, and it's hard. Because you know the thing that a victim has? You have perks. You know the things, and you know what? Somebody will tell you, if you're a victim, oh, it's okay they did that because you're poor. You don't know what they've been going through. They let you know what? You're not a victim. You're victorious.
Amen.
Because you have Jesus in your heart. There's so much against us. There's so much against us. Last night, my wife was up till 3 o'clock in the morning because when she went to the women's home, one of the ladies' husbands came up there. He had a gun. They're dealing with it. He's trying to. I mean, we come home, we're celebrating, and she calls me. And I get here, and she says, "Well, we just called the police and stuff. There's a guy out there, and he's mad. He has a gun. He's trying to get his wife out of the house." Most of you would have said, "I'm out of here. I'm not going to do that. I won't risk my life for an old other dumb lady or some dumb person. You don't know who I am." But you got to be willing to do that. I mean, she was up till 3 o'clock in the morning. Most of us have, forget it. If I have to be uncomfortable, I ain't going to serve God. Well, then go get a job. And I guarantee you're still going to have problems. You're still going to have trials.
Right.
You're still going to be storms.
Right.
But the only problem is you're going to be alone. God is on our side. They wanted to ask, they said, "Shall we ask the lady to leave?" I said, "No." Well, she's causing problems. That man is no problem for God. Our pastors, they showed up at about 1 o'clock there. They stayed there all night. They slept in the car all night long just to have an eye there. So if that guy come back, and they've been there, and they've been there all day. My pastor, Pastor Martinez, has been there, sitting in his car all day long, just to stay there to make sure there's no problem. He's our pastor. But pastors don't do that. One that wants to serve and help does. It's not easy. I mean, but some of us are trying to find. The thing is, probably we see Tom and Burnett. We want to be up there, but you got to be. We're in the battlefield.
Okay. Okay.
I tell you what, if you're serious about serving God, you better build some spiritual muscle.
Okay.
Because this is not for weak persons. This is not for the weak. This is not. You got to be willing to. I mean, I'm here. My wife lives in Mexico. We're just. I get it in the morning. Sometimes I'm there crying in the mornings. God, why did you take my wife? I want to be there. I want to be with the boy. I want to be there, and I want to be with him. But I got to come here. There's work to be done here. And God knows. But I'm willing to lay my life down so that other people will know Jesus Christ. I'm willing to suffer so people will want to love God. We love you guys. Really, I know Pastor Walton. We love you guys. They wouldn't be here. You got to realize you are so blessed to have people that love you. Amen. You do. You guys, I'm so blessed to have a spiritual father that loves me. I mean, we had our man-to-man talk yesterday. And Pastor Walt has told me many times, I'm proud of you, Raymond, Ramon. But yesterday, that's something that I connected. I saw it in your eyes, Pastor, that you really love us and you really care. I saw it. And that moment, I just felt, this man is proud of me. My dad's not here to tell me that no more. It meant so much to me, Pastor, that you're there. He says,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come on.